This time I'm gonna try to lure him into the turret. Okay. Ha! We didn't even capture those swords. Oh my god. What am I doing?
Well done, Commander. This is Ambassador Yi, House Steiner's political representative on Carver 5.
A pleasure, Commander. You handle yourself well.
Remember, you may have no contact with Davian forces. You're here to prevent a war, not start one.
Carver 5 was once held by House Liao, and there still is a sizable population of Liao loyalists here. You are warned to stay well away from them. We want to know incidents.
Let's get on with it. The bandits have taken one of my outposts. I want it back. Your tactical officer will give you the specifics. Recapture the outpost, Commander. I want this over as soon as possible.
Hello, hello. Willkommen zurück, my friends. We're in Mission 2 now. Like said, I replayed Mission 1 and basically made it a little more clean. In this mission we have to reacquisition a base that was taken over by bandits, and Colonel Renard is not too happy about that. Actually, there's a little strange thing with this version I'm playing that has to run on Windows 10 basically. The videos are not playing, that's why I tried to add them manually. I pretty much also uploaded all the cutscenes because they won't not play during my playthrough, and yeah, I don't exactly know when they would have to play, as it doesn't really give me an indication, but let's quickly go over the mission. I think there should be briefing here at least. Okay. Well, this mission, this version I got is kind of weird, admittedly. But then let's just go over it. We got to recapture bandit forces, surprised and captured Steiner-based Germany in the Adams sector, forcing the garrison stationed there to retreat. Colonel Renard has postponed most of his meetings because of this and has ordered hourly updates on situation until this base is recaptured. Your orders are to eliminate bandit presence at base Germany and recapture the headquarters building. Steiner Reckon reports bandits' composition of urban mechs and fire and battle mechs with significant LM carrier and hover tank support. Tactical officer notes bandits took a Steiner base. I'd hate to be the officer that let that happen. I know urban mechs carry medium range autocannons, while fire ants are mostly armed with short range flamers. I'd suggest good long range mechs with some short range backup. You don't want to get yourself into a knife fight if all you've got are LRMs. The bandits use a lot of vehicles too, which are slower going uphill, so if you're getting swamped by a bunch of centipedes, move to the top of a hill and pick them off as they try to come up after you. Yeah, this is pretty much it for the briefing. Let's quickly go over. Well, I kind of cheesed it a bit in the mission before, didn't get the repair vehicle, the intended one, as I didn't take too much damage up to that point, and pretty much got myself an urban mech and the Star Slayer, but I don't also see this to be like a gigantic advantage. The urban mech would probably be sold off at some point. Yeah. Okay. Let's quickly go over our mech configurations. This one is actually way different than in the first one, and it's also kind of more enjoyable as you can make like your own variants. Basically, I made myself a Star Slayer armored variant with maximum armor plating and a little less armament. Took out one. No, I think one medium laser and one SRM, I think. It was, or 2 medium lasers? I don't even remember what I took out. That's... Jesus, don't get older. Okay, now mind. Pretty much the same for the bushwhackers. This one I changed up a bit. I took out the PPC, armored it up and put in 2 large lasers. Thought that gives it a little more flexibility overall. And the second one is basically also, it's like my armor 2 variant, I call it, which the PPC is still present, but same amount of armor. A little bit, and 1 LRM more. So, I don't know. Is it more firepower? Not really. It's just different. Yeah. The problem with this I'm having is like this thing. I, in theory, think I would have to take the Razor back in to actually have radar sensors, that is. So I'm kinda I mean, it's pretty much made for this setup for Urban Mech and the Razorback. So I might consider taking this setup instead of the one I prepared. That was a little bad on my side. I'm really sorry for this. I didn't really... I literally forgot, better said, that there is this... that the, like, sensor game component is way different than in the first one. Like, you cannot put sensors on all of the mechs. You pretty much always have to have a light mech with you. If you want to have sensors, that is. But we are also not really bound to wait just to this weapon spots. So you can pretty much do as you like with the guns, as long as you don't exceed the heat, that is. Actually, I think I might take 2 lasers instead of the SIM. Yeah, this fits better. We call this Razorback A. I'm sorry for making this unnecessarily long. I didn't really plan to do that, but I just realized I had some flaws in my planning. I don't think I want to give him that auto cannon. Takes up a lot of space. I want him a little more armored. And maybe even... Okay, I thought about 3 large lasers that didn't turn out too well. Yeah, I don't know. Might work. I'm not exactly sure about this, but I got this laser expert, so we're gonna try that. We got Flash. And in theory would also have Twitch, but I think I want to bring up some of the folks that are not regularly yet. I don't exactly remember how it was with Mechwarriors in this one, if you could also like get higher ranks Mechwarrior later on. I think there is, but if you kinda, let's say, give them your own training, or like you can choose basically what skills they possess, it's obviously more nice. So if you bring them up from green skill or like lowest ranking, you can pretty much decide for yourself what specialities or what specialists they are. I think I'm gonna take Shopper. I mean, they overall got pretty much the same points. No, they don't. She has a, let's take Dagger. She has some more points overall. Yeah, we just take Dagger. Okay. Let's go. First try, sorry for wasting time.
Our first objective is to capture that resource building north of our drop zone. We can use the resource points it gives us to call in support pieces.
Ah yeah, that's also different.
Enemy
Don't find
resources
salvage.
captured.
Mechs can capture enemy buildings, so select only mechs when giving a capture command.
That was very helpful. What I want to say, yeah, that is also different like in the first one. You don't find components, you just get resource points for capturing buildings. So that's some of the aspects. I mean, it's really, I'm like, it's like, I don't know. I kind of like it, but also highly dislike it compared to the first
Mech
version.
power-up
Or
detected.
like to how it was in the first game. I still think, like, I like the salvage aspect of just getting it randomly and finding these components. That felt good. It also gave you like a reason to scout across the maps. Like, just for these resource points, I don't see me running across these ugly maps all the time to find like the missing bit. Let's call it like that. And we're just gonna walk backwards as long as he's not in firing range yet. Because why would we want to let him get in firing range? Even though I would highly appreciate if my guys start hitting him. We got more than enough firepower.
Hey, I'm under fire over here.
Obviously we're back at veteran. Like in the first mission when it failed.
I got him.
Open wide. Roger.
I still don't know. Maybe I thought about going elite once my Mechwarriors are a little better because
It's creep.
it still feels bad to go on the second hardest difficulty instead of the hardest.
Dagger reporting. 10-4. Target locked in.
Probably should only
It's neat. Hey, I'm under fire over here.
order laser weapons.
I got it.
Okay.
Dagger reporting. 10-4. Target locked in.
That took some time. It wasn't really dangerous at all, but that took quite some time. So let's quickly get back to the objective area. You might have to walk away from enemy mechs more often now, and when basically, like the mission said, that
Dagger reporting. 10-4.
they're
Target
using
locked
these
in.
short-range weapons.
I got it.
Dagger reporting. Roger. Target confirmed. Dagger
more
reporting.
infantry.
10-4.
These guys are
Target
really
locked
just
in.
more annoying than dangerous.
Flash
It's
here.
just,
I'm under attack.
I don't even know if they get the full machine gun damage or if they got like an extra stat for
Confirmed and locked
infantry assault rifles or something like that.
Fun time. Roger.
I also readjusted the audio a bit. I hope it's a bit better than before. Thought like the sound effects were still a little too loud. So yeah,
The best way to
I
deal
will
with
see after
bases
this
is to capture
recording.
the control buildings inside, such as turret controls and gate controls. This will force the gates and turrets to work for us instead of the enemy.
thank you for this information.
Won't be a problem. The building's ours.
Then let's do as she says. Yeah, if the audio's still not perfect, I mean, I think the radio shatter might still be a little too loud. There's like several bars you can adjust in this one, that's why it's a little confusing.
Got it, sir.
It's not really clear what
Roger
sound
that.
effects are exactly what. But I started figuring it out, so I hope it's better than before. Okay, those are LRMs. Let's actually quickly leave this base again. And maybe try to lure them into our SRM turrets, if possible.
Flash here. I'm under attack. Roger.
They're not shooting me, right? No. It would have been blasphemous.
Flash here. He's mine.
Warning. Enemy has recaptured building.
Oh yeah, they do that. No. I
Dagger
forgot
reporting.
that.
Commander, the enemy's attacking.
That was like really bad.
Flash here. Looks like I'm in the hot seat.
Let's get out of here, guys. Thank you.
Flash here. They're ripping through my armor.
Ah, shit. Why am I doing this to myself?
Flash here. Looks like I'm in the hot seat.
I literally forgot they also recapture in the second part of MechWarrior. I mean, in the first one there was like a desperate measures. They had like more AI triggers, and
Dagger
they
reporting.
tended to
Roger.
destroy the
Target
turret
confirmed.
controls after you took them over, but they never recaptured them. That's why I shortly forgot about that. But now I'm pretty much well aware of this again. And we'll take it into account.
Flash here. Target confirmed.
Man, I would be so glad if they started hitting. I mean, and even
I
if they
copy.
hit, it's like they're always hitting another body part. Could you please finish that urban mech before it totally destroys Flash?
Roger that.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
One
Finally.
billboard.
Ah, wrong button.
Dagger reporting. 10-4. Target locked
That
in.
went up in flames, sadly.
I got him.
So no salvage for us, but I think I might need to
Affirmative.
repair
Repair
truck
vehicle
anyhow.
inbound. It's neat. Target confirmed and locked in.
Got it, sir.
Shoosh. It was quite a rough start for one urban mech. It's quite ridiculous how much damage she took. Like, I mean, regularly they got like 70 armor or like 77. It's one of the lowest armored mechs in the game, with his autocannon installed. And just didn't die, even though it looked like we were hitting him.
Back in action.
Kind of strange, I must say. But then again, I brought myself into such a bad position when I forgot about the recapturing tower control thingy.
It's creep. All fixed up.
That was not too great,
Dagger reporting.
but
Repairs
we're
complete,
still
sir.
back on track. Hopefully.
captured.
That was a little creepy.
Affirmative.
Let's take over the
Negative on
sensor
capture.
control.
Enemy's way too close.
Ah, there's still an alarm. Okay.
It's me. I got him.
Sadly did not see
Dagger
that before.
reporting. 10-4. Target locked in.
He paid with his life.
TAC map updated.
Captured.
Okay, there's some enemies.
Affirmative.
Let's quickly get the repair vehicle inside the space. Just for a little bit more security.
Dagger reporting. 10-4.
I don't see the
Target
towers
locked
helping
in.
us at all in this.
I got it.
That we captured earlier. And then lost again. And then recaptured. Ah, another urban mech.
Flash here. He's mine.
And they are going for flash again. Or why am I saying they? It's just one.
Roger that. Flash here. I'm under attack. The building's
Trying to
ours.
retreat for now. Maybe we can shoot him in the back. And he's so obsessed with shooting flash.
Roger.
I'm taking heavy damage.
Yep, that seemed to have worked out better.
I
At least it
lost the
didn't took
weapon
1
system.
minute to kill him like last time.
Dagger reporting. 10-4. Target locked in.
It's me. I got him.
You don't need
Dagger
that, thank
reporting.
you.
Roger. Target confirmed.
I just realized meat also is pretty heavily damaged already. See, did we lose components?
Objective complete.
Yes, one LM. And on her.
This base supports a sensor
Yeah, she's still
grid
pretty fine.
maintained by a sensor control building. It will allow us to detect any enemies within range of these sensors. Nice work in securing this area, Commander. Before we hit the bandits to the north, we might want to scout around for more resource buildings.
Which are over here, I guess. Yeah, and then we gotta strike this location, as it seems. Hard to say what's roaming around here. Ah, another resource base. Okay.
It's me. All fixed up.
Let's see if we can repair flash a little more. Then
Flash
let's
here.
head out.
Back in action.
I feel like I'm kinda unlucky again. Not really, yeah. I mean, I forgot some aspects of the game that
I copy.
made me a little bit unlucky. if you
Enemy
wanna call it like
resources
that.
captured.
Why are they
Flash
always
here.
hitting?
Looks like I'm in the hot seat.
Why are they always hitting? Let's see if we can get... Oh yeah, that fire ant earlier. I don't even remember where we killed him. Gotta check that location after this fight. That's an
Dagger
LM.
reporting. 10-4. Target locked in.
Okay.
Dagger reporting.
Do
Roger.
they know there's
Confirmed.
other mechs than Flash? Why
Roger
are
that.
they only shooting Flash?
Got it,
This
sir.
is strange.
Flash here. He's mine.
And even from the back, another LM.
Got it, sir.
And it's LMs.
I got it.
Flash here. He's mine.
It's sad when my best weapons barely seem to be not hitting all the time or not really doing damage. I guess that might be another LM, so just run in
Enemy resources
and get out
captured.
again. I think I would have yeah, I need a mech with jump jets to get to this location. I took them off, sadly, of all the mechs for a little more armor at this point, so yeah, my bad. But let's quickly have a check for that fire ant that we fought at the beginning. Killed him somewhere around here, didn't we? Zoom out a bit. Is that the fire ant? Looks like it. Looks pretty destroyed. Like, yeah, that was the fire ant, I guess. Okay, let's have another look at that one urban mech. No, also not. Okay, we were kinda unlucky there. Destroyed all of them. Oh, hold on, I wanted to repair. I'm sorry for wasting this much time, but I'm kinda nervous about losing it again. Also, they seem to be focusing Flash with quite some dedication here.
Repair resources depleted.
Maybe I'm gonna order an airstrike on this
Airstrike
location.
confirmed. Commencing countdown.
I'm not exactly sure how they are working anymore in this one. Let's have a look actually. Ah yeah, okay, like this. Okay, this was a mech in the center, I guess. Let's keep going. Are they shooting? I thought they were shooting at something. Not exactly sure what, though. Ah, the patrol is just coming back. Should only be centipedes, though. I don't know if I want to fight them at the same time. There's an urban mech. And another centipede.
Mech power-up detected.
I didn't see that urban mech earlier. Does he have jump jet? Yes, he does. Flash, time to run again. This time I'm gonna try to lure him into the turret. Okay. Ha! We didn't even capture those turrets. Oh my god. What am I doing? How could I forget that? Okay, I mean we don't need to capture them really anymore, do we? Ah, come. Just for good measure and to be sure that we got like a point to retreat to. I don't even know why I'm using Flash for this again. Let's wait until he's lowered. Because the animation takes some time. We might be able, yeah, to rush in before they come out. Yeah, yeah, just as planned. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry for this little inconvenience. But we are back on track now. I'm sorry. Really, this second mission took way longer than I expected. I need to plan better. I'm sorry. That thing scares me. Slow him away a bit from the turrets. It's the only thing I want to do right now. And then go for the kill, hopefully. I hope I'm not running out of ammo. That would be quite a bad timing for that. I think we might... Whoa! Don't run in, please. Don't run in, please.
Mech power-up detected.
It's... Can I actually... Oh yeah, I can. I can tell them to shoot from the spot they are in and... Okay, it's just an armored car. Maybe dispose of that a little quicker and we gotta run. It's a fire ant. So just walking away from him should be sufficient. Hopefully we don't take 2 minutes for him like with the last one. What is actually wrong with those turrets? Coming out, going in, coming out, going in. Okay. Are we shooting less than before? I feel like we are shooting less than before. Ah, we're still good. Okay, we can face him in the inside the turret range, I guess. We'll not let him retake that turret control for sure. There we go. Don't run. Okay, that was close. In this game there's actually reactor core explosion damage, which is pretty realistic. I missed that in the first one. That's one of the better aspects. Damn it. Ah, I was about to say, why are we killing all of them? We still got 13k. And with that jump jet max, theory would be able to capture this, but I'm not completely sure if that is a great idea. I'm gonna go for the repair instead
Affirmative.
of
Repair
the
vehicle
option of
inbound.
maybe another mech capture. Don't want to risk anything here really. Okay, here we are back again. All mechs are repaired and we are engaging the base. I will try to slowly take down the turrets before moving in. Okay, I'm gonna wait for them to come out. That's also a great option. That was... oh, nice fire ant. I know who you want to attack. It's Flash. It's obvious. There's only that one enemy on the field. I'm just gonna do the tactical wise thing again and just move away, quickly dispose of him, and then we're gonna assault this base again. I mean, if the game gives you the option to just take no damage, then you should take it. In lower difficulty, I think you could just brawl it out all the time, but yeah, we saw Veteran is not that easy either, or at least not as I expected. I was a little careless in the first one, like really trying to shoot the cockpit of the Star Slayer with my not experienced Mechwarriors wasn't the best idea. Is he exploding? No, okay. And I could have captured him if I had enough resources. Sadly, we don't have any more. Is there resource building in here? No. No. Okay. Yeah, we have to take the headquarters. I mean, I still would have the option with this resource building, but then again... yeah, we don't really need that fire ant. Most of the time we will just have to take one of the lighter mechs for some sensor capabilities. Not because we really need them on the field. Sounds harsh, but... it's pretty much a reality. Why I'm not using more energy weapons, thank you. Seems like kinda bugged out. Now they are shooting at least again. Ah, I'm so... for some reason I lost
Objective
that
complete.
the gate. Okay, could we just quickly take the headquarters? Thank you.
Objective complete.
Yeah, that was mission number 2. Just because I kinda slouched up a little there and I don't want to make this episode...
This is our
Mission
salvage division.
successful.
According to our contract, we get first crack at any mechs left on the battlefield after a mission. It'll cost C-bills to salvage a mech, but that includes all refits and repairs. Not a bad deal, and who knows what kind of stuff we can pick off the enemy.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Can still get them afterwards, as I just realized again. Yeah, there's some aspects that are way different in MechCommander 2 than the first one. Actually closer to the games nowadays than... I mean, this pretty much kicked off modern Battletech strategy games if you compare some of this stuff. Obviously, the games like Battletech are more sophisticated than this, but that's another point to talk about. Like I said before, I'm not exactly sure if I want that fire ant, so I'm gonna skip out on it. Let's quickly go through basic promotions, and after that,
Mechwarrior promoted to regular.
gonna make the outro. Yeah. Can we speed that up? No. There should be a skip button. I mean, this is a little slow paced.
Mechwarrior promoted to regular.
I think I'm just gonna take another laser expert. Okay, don't scroll up. Takes longer. He did get nothing. I'm disappointed, Twitch. So yeah. We got 2 promotions. That was pretty much what I planned for. I shouldn't have pressed the done button. Yeah, okay. Let's just do the outro, and I will get the pacing of this better. It's still, I'm so used to Mech Commander 1 that I'm kind of messing up everything here. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end this episode after 1 mission because I took it a little long in the beginning. I messed it up with reconfiguring and stuff. But yeah, I think depending on how long these missions are taking, we will do 2 mission packs again, just to have a little better pacing through the campaign. Thank you very much for coming by. Hope you still enjoyed my messy setup in this one. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Maybe leave a comment, like, or even subscribe if you haven't yet. That would be awesome. Thanks. Goodbye.